Well, we all know you have been part of the Rolex Summit for over 2 decades. And this is the first time you'll be back to Shanghai following your retirement. I gather you also have a new role for the tournament as Rolex Shanghai Masters Icon Athlete for 2023. So without further ado, we would like to spend a few minutes to talk about your partnership with the brand, your tennis journey, and your feelings about coming back to Shanghai. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I hope the questions are not too complicated.
Well,
but
you're ready.
I'm sure you're going to be nice to me, so thank you. Nice to be here.
Okay. So 那接下来时间呢，我们现场的各位来宾朋友们，大家都知道啊，罗杰作为劳力士的代言人啊，在劳力士的大家庭当中已经有20多年的时间了。那这一次呢，也是他正式退役以后首次来到上海。同时这一次他有一个特别的身份，就是2023年的劳力士上海大师赛的我们的超级挚友。接下来我们就一起坐下来跟他来聊一聊他的网球生涯，他的劳力士的合作。还有他来上海的感受了。Well, Roger, your first visit to Shanghai was back in 2002 for what was then the tennis Master Cup, now the Lido ATP Finals. The first time the tournament had been staged in Shanghai, a defining moment in tennis. You then flew back in 2005 to open the iconic Qidong Stadium home to the Rolex Shanghai Masters. What were your first impressions of the city back then, and for you, what has changed?
Yeah, for me, it was an incredible journey because in 2002, all I was thinking about all year long is trying to qualify for the Tennis Masters Cup at the time, which was going to be in Shanghai, and I had missed out by just a little bit, I think, for Lisbon the year before, so I really hoped I could qualify, which then I did. And when I came here, only the best 8 players were here, and Andre Agassi was part of my group as well, which then I ended up not playing against him because he pulled out, but it was a dream come true for me. I still had long hair. I was a completely different person at the time, but it was a fantastic experience. Like you said, the city was quite different at the time still. I remember walking, I don't remember exactly where my hotel was, but walking around a lot, and I feel like the city was quite different. Now it's even more cosmopolitan, it's even bigger buildings. I mean, Pudong on the other side looks completely different nowadays, you know, the skyline, and it's been fantastic to know the city since 2002, and I think also that's one of the reasons I've fallen in love, because it has a special meaning to me, and also the fans got to know me more and more because I did spend a lot of time taking pictures and autographs, and I feel I've had an incredible following. It's nice to be back in Shanghai after a tough 4 years, so it's good to be here, even in retirement. But I'm very happy in my life today, so it's great to be back.
Well, the next question. Rolex comes some of the most exciting talents among its tennis testimony include Carlos Alcaraz, Holger Rune, Yannick Sinner, Lorenzo Musetti, Coco Gauff, and Chinese Zheng Qinwen today, but a few. What would be your message to these racing stars of the game?
Yes, so they have the pressure on their shoulders now,
Yeah.
not me anymore. I'm sitting at home relaxed on the couch watching them do their magic, really.
Maybe you can cheer for them.
I am cheering for them. I'm cheering for great matches and that the crowds get to enjoy a great match, because at the end of the day we are in entertainment. But I must say, like you mentioned a few of them, I mean, I think Coco Gauff winning the US Open, that was an incredible story. Alcaraz winning Wimbledon, that was absolutely fantastic. Also Iga Swiatek, I think also what she's done this year has been fantastic. And you know, so many of the ambassadors and carry themselves really, really well, you know, and I think they should be very proud to be with Rolex, and vice versa, Rolex is very proud to be with them as well. So the future looks very bright for its testimonials, you know, from Rolex, and they signed definitely the best players again, and they'll be fine without me, and I'll be supporting them.
Well, thank you, Roger. Well, the last one, according to the latest annual report from the ITF, the world governing body of tennis, there are more and more young people picking up a tennis racket. Well, for the first time. So how important is that for you?
Well, it makes me very happy to hear. You know, we know certain countries where tennis is always popular, you know, like France or England or Spain. And also in Switzerland, you know, of course, the growth is rather.
Because of you.
I don't know if it's because of me, but it's very traditional. You know, we know it since a very long time, and I feel like here in China, especially, there could be such more players, and there could be such even more superstars coming out of China. And I think the ladies have shown it how to do it. You know, with Nali and everybody. So I think it's really now finally coming over to the men's side as well. But for that, we need a big group of players, you know, to be strong and not just the one-off, you know, because the one-off could always be based on a little luck here and there just because he's so incredibly talented. But if you have a big group, they push each other to become the best. So I'm just very happy to hear that more players are actually playing, and in the process you will have more better players. And I think here in this country, as I can imagine, it's going to be very organized, very professional, and very strict as well. And I think the chances will be on your side that hopefully in the future you're going to have many more players, and then it could be unlocked an incredible new sort of area in the world where maybe tennis in Asia becomes much more stronger than it is right now, because right now it's very much American, especially Europe based. But I think, as we know, tennis always moves around, and I've always been a big supporter of the Asian market, and especially also here in China.
Well, thank you. Actually, this time it went to. Oh, thank you so much, Roger. Actually, this time it went to the Qizhou Stadium. We can find out a lot of the kids with their parents, or a lot of grown-up kids with their teachers. Right now, tennis is not just a sport. Tennis is an education for them. Yeah, to train their spirit and to improve their lifelong learning.
And it's honestly, it's a great sport to play for everybody who plays tennis, and I think for juniors as well. Yes, it's an individual sport. You learn a lot. Winning and losing is tough, but you know, you are in a group training usually, and I think it's a wonderful sport. It's no body contact. It's how to say, polite. It's got some class still, and I think that's why I'm always for people playing tennis, of course.
Well, thank you.